Good afternoon, it's Martin at Pendle Headquarters. We've got a lovely Peugeot Boxer on the dyno today, this being the new model. This is the 2020 model, the 2.2 HDI. This one being the 140 brake horse. They use a Delphi DCM 7.1B engine control unit. We're quite fortunate at Pendle Headquarters. We've got all the manufacturers' tools on the market that enables us to offer tuning across a full range of vehicles. The tool in question that we use on this vehicle is with a tool called B-Flash. It enables us to read and write the engine control unit over the OBD socket. A lot of the other tools on the market require you to remove the ECU out, dismantle the ECU, solder a number of pins onto the ECU PCB board, and read in boot mode. Like I said, we are quite fortunate. We have invested heavily in all the tools. We've got every manufacturer's tool on the market, which gives us a wide range of covering vehicles and also covering them safely. Much easier for me to read the vehicle out of the OBD socket than to pull the ECU and rip all the ECU apart and contaminate the ECU and stuff like that. So that's what we did here at Pendle Headquarters. This being the 2.2 HDI 140 brake horse, it is a software down-tuned engine. They do this exact same engine in a much higher brake horse mode. So we do know this is a restricted engine through the engine control unit. We love these vehicles though because we know they've got great scope for improvement in tuning. You know, they're not like some of the vehicles we tune, you know, they're on the limit anyway, so there's not a great deal to be had. Like everything at Pendle Headquarters, we do custom tune each and every engine. For us, it's paramount that the engines are correctly calibrated and tuned and running safe lambda, running safe air fuel ratio, running correct turbo control, giving correct power across the full rev range, and also the engine being safe. We're well equipped at Pendle Headquarters. We've got majority of the main dealership tools. We've got one of the best dynos in the world, with being the Maha MSR 500. We're in a sealed air controlled dyno cell where we can simulate winds up to 140 miles an hour, so can simulate road going conditions. You know, if you're driving this vehicle, we did a dyno test in fourth gear. If you're driving this vehicle in fourth gear up to 4,500 RPM, you know, you're going to be getting up to 80, 90, 100 mile an hour possibly. So we've got the correct conditions. Some dyno cells, they have got really poor cooling fans at the front. The dyno testing in fifth gear where you could be possibly reaching 120, 130 mile an hour, but yet they've got a cooling fan that's only putting out 20 or 30 mile an hour at the front. So you're not getting adequate airflow to the vehicle to give correct results, and also to keep the engine nice and cool and safe. Right, on to the dyno results. This is what she made when she came in. She made 141 brake horse, pardon me, and she's made 333 newton meters of torque, so 141 and 333 newton meters of torque. So if you remember that, 333 newton meters of torque. We'll just load our tuning graph up if you bear with me. As everyone knows, I am very, very passionate in the work I do. You know, I do keep going on about all the time. I thoroughly enjoy coming to work. Thoroughly enjoy meeting my customers. We have great banter. I hope I've made a lot of friends over the years as well. You know, it's not just a job for me. I thoroughly enjoy it. It's my hobby as well. I enjoy the challenge of new control units coming out and spending that time developing the software. So yeah, it just keeps me very interested. Right, we'll look at the tuning graph now. So we remember it made 333 newtons of torque. We always know about the diesel vehicles. It's all about the torque. It's not about the pub bragging BHP figures. You know, a lot of people concentrate on, I've got this much brake horsepower, but you know, diesel vehicles, it's about the torque they make. So this is what she's made. She's made 203 brake horse, so yeah, it's still put back in right, selling it from 141 brake horse to 203. It's some gain, that is, but like I said, this is a software down-tuned engine, you've got to remember. And we've made a very, very impressive 435 newton meter torque. So if I can remember correctly, and my math is right, that is a 102 newton meter torque increase. Correct me if I'm wrong. The dyno graph, obviously we know the thin lines are the previous and this is the torque, and the bold line is the new tuned. The vast difference we've got mid-range is phenomenal. The drivability of this vehicle now, you know, from low down all the way across up to over, well, I mean, it's still pulling well past 3,000 RPM. The drivability of this vehicle is going to be superb. It really is going to be superb. So that's the new Peugeot Boxer running the DCM 7.1B engine control unit. Complete job, everything with all the live data logging, all the dyno testing before and after, the custom tuning. It's just 495 plus VAT at Pendle Quarters. That's for the complete job. We do a full in-depth health check on every single vehicle. You get your dyno printout of its standard. You get a dyno printout of it tuned. You also get a dyno printout of the layover. This is a layover graph, so you get 3 dyno printouts. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoy doing what I do. It really is a pleasure of mine to work on such vehicles. This is the first new box I've worked on. Like I said, we've been waiting for the protocol to be released for the OBD for the DCM 7.1B. Customer brought it a number of months ago. I decided I didn't want to remove the ECU, pull out the ECU apart and solder onto the ECU PCB board. So I advised the customer to wait a number of months until the OBD solution come out. OBD solution come out, customer got in touch with me, got it put back in, and it's going to be well made up. So yeah, really well pleased with that. Thank you very much for watching, and thanks for watching all our videos we do. Cheers.